is our first official meal we cooked in the van.
Yeah. What are you making?
Making a stir fry.
And this is how I help with cooking. Good job, James.
Hey, my pleasure.
Way to cook things. So as James is cooking there, I'll talk a little bit about our first week in the van. The biggest challenge for me has been, I don't know how to describe this, but my expectation of kind of like day one, we would start and have this routine figured out. And I don't want to use the word routine. As with any home renovation, your life is in total chaos. Total chaos. So things like eating properly, because you know you're busy and you go out, which is fun, but you know, eating healthy, sleeping properly, feeling like there's some sort of order to your life, which I like, going to the gym on a regular basis and just being active from that aspect, like near the end especially, things are just getting like very all-consuming. So I was really looking forward to, okay, we're gonna move into the van and all of that stuff's gonna be done. We're done with that. And I'm gonna have this nice, like all those things that I love and that I'm missing, I'm gonna have them back. And of course, you know, maybe if you were moving into another house or apartment, it would be the same, like it's very familiar, right? You know, you've got extra space. You can just put that stuff over there and deal with it later, or, you know, and you've lived in houses before or apartments, so you know how that space works. Whereas in the van, it was so new. I mean, every aspect. It's even changed the way that I move. I'm a very hasty person, always like, you know, smashing into walls and stuff. So in here, you can't do that because you move really quickly and you might bang something or stub your toe. So I find like even in here, I was just navigating a completely, like my physical space was radicalized, and there's no way that you can really plan for that. James has the advantage because he was in the military and the Navy specifically, so living in small spaces, very tiny quarters with lots of people was something he had already been accustomed to. So I got a bit ornery. On top of that, it was like torrential downpour our first week. But James, what was it that you said that the first week reminded you of?
When we did our motorcycle course.
Because?
Because we did our motorcycle course during Hurricane Sandy.
A hurricane. 2 days we were out in the rain for 8 to 10 hours learning how to ride a motorcycle. But we said that being able to learn to ride a motorcycle in those conditions just made us better. We could ride in anything. But I feel like that was a little bit the same with the van. Like here we had these ideas like, oh, we're gonna go and it's gonna be beautiful. We'll sit outside and like today. But the first week, every day it rained. Every night it was cold. But you know, it was still always enjoyable. So that's something that I thought was probably a good sign, that I wasn't thinking, oh my God, what have I done?
When is this gonna end?
I can't believe this is only week 1. Although last night I had a really crappy sleep, but I think that's probably just because I'm on my period. What else have we gone through?
Schedules.
What do you mean?
Well, I think we thought we'd be a lot more rigid in our schedules, and we haven't started our actual schedule that we wanted until this week, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I just talked about.
Oh, okay. So I'm doing all the work here. So.
Were you paying attention and cooking me a delicious meal? What a jerk.
I know, right?
So one of the things that I wanted to do in the videos is to do a little van build tip, like a little neat trick or something that once we moved into the van, we're like, okay, this is probably not going to work. How could we fix it? And the first one I'd want to do is a shout out to my friend Rachel for her awesome clips. So I will show it to you. We were hanging a towel on here because you use towels a lot. Just condensation or the dog or your own feet or whatever. And we were kind of just sticking it in there. And then we also had another section at the front where we wanted to put a privacy screen. How are we gonna hang this? You know, we watched these videos, you could put snaps up, and it was just this very complicated thing. It runs inside our house and then comes with this little idea. So this cute little clip from IKEA. So for this one, we just kind of hung it in there and hung them on here. Here's the towel.
IKEA to the rescue.
IKEA to the rescue. So that's what we did for this area here. So our privacy screen is now hanging with these amazing clips. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel.
And you can get them at IKEA for 24 of them for $10 or something.
$5 or $3.
I don't know. Super
dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap. And we're kind of like, where do we use the rest of them? So a little van hack. Okay, let's take a look at your delicious meal. Yummy.
Let's eat.
Let's eat. Bon appetit.